What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I'm here to talk about Gennady Golovkin, the newly crowned WBC and IBF Unified Champion, taking David Lemieux's IBF strap last night via TKO in the 8th round. And I'm here to talk about his options for his next fight. I know he just fought last night and probably won't fight again until January or February of 2016. But who can he fight when he does return to the ring? I know it probably won't be Canelo Alvarez or the Miguel Cotto. Whoever wins that fight, that's a big fight, and they're gonna take some time off. But I expect him to fight the winner of that fight sometime next year, probably late summer, early fall. Um, Gennady Golovkin is notorious for being active. He's 33 years old, so he's doing the smart thing of constantly staying active and keeping himself in great condition and being active. But who can he fight that will present any type of challenge for him until he get the next big fight? I'm assuming will come against Canelo Alvarez or the Miguel Cotto winner. You have Toriano Johnson, who opened up last night's fight card, winning a unanimous decision over Emanin O'Kane, dropped him twice in the first round. He's a pressure fighter. He's not the biggest puncher. He smothers his opponent's offensive game. He works the body well. He throws a lot of hooks, uppercuts. I mean, and he's a good fighter. He's nothing special. I mean, nothing elite about him, but he's hungry. He's willing to fight whoever it is. He just wants his chance at a title, and he is now the I believe the IBF #1 mandatory for Gennady Golovkin. So that's a fight that they could explore when he's set to return. I mean, a lot of people don't want to see that fight. I mean, a lot of people gonna boo it and be like, why him? But as a champion, you have obligations to meet, and you know, being a champion, you have to fight your mandatory. And Toriano Johnson is his mandatory. Whether he can get a voluntary defense, I'm pretty sure he can, depending on who the opponent is. Um, I believe the IBF would allow that. But if there's no Cotto, no Alvarez, and around the time that he's gonna come back, then Toriano Johnson most likely may well get the call. Another guy who name should be mentioned as well for a potential challenge in another unification bout against Gennady Golovkin is Andy Lee. Andy Lee has fought Peter Quillen, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Brian Vera twice. He's a very good fighter, big puncher. He used to be trained by the late great Emmanuel Stewart, and like I said, he has an upcoming title defense against his mandatory Lee Saunders in December, I believe, or late November, early December. And whoever wins that fight could be a valuable option for Gennady Golovkin, who stated he's not leaving 160 until he collects all the belts. So if he beats Andy Lee or the Lee Saunders winner, he's the IBF, WBC, and WBO unified middleweight champion. And if he gets and beats the winner of Canelo Alvarez and Miguel Cotto, he's the Ring Magazine champion. And the only belt left for him to get would be the WBA middleweight title, which is currently held by, I guess, I don't know, it's so many regular titles. I'm gonna just say Daniel Jacobs. I know he's the regular champion. I'm pretty sure the super champion, whoever it may be, can set claim to that. But the winner of Quillen Jacobs seems more logical. Al Heyman, managed fighters, and we would love for it to be Quillen versus Golovkin to unify the whole division. That's unlikely because HBO doesn't do business with Peter Quillen, and it's just how negotiations are. You sign with one network, and another fighter signed with another. So I don't expect that fight to happen. But Golovkin said he's not leaving 160 until he gets all the belts. So maybe he can convince HBO, his team, or whoever has the powers may be at HBO, to make that fight happen with whoever the WBA champion may be, assuming the main title is held by one of Al Heyman's guys. But those guys, those fighters, I mentioned are valuable options and are likely to happen. Toriano Johnson, who became the IBF mandatory to Golovkin. You have the winner of Lee and Saunders. Maybe Chris Eubanks Jr. If he hasn't won up to 168. I mean, there's a lot of fighters unless Golovkin decides to go up to 168 for a fight in between time until the other middleweights figure out their situation. I expect him to face either Johnson or the Lee Saunders winners. In the comment section below, tell me who you expect him to fight or who would you like to see him fight that's possible in his return fight. And like this video, subscribe to the channel, head over to Facebook, like the Facebook page, Colossal Boxing Talk. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Colossal CBT. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.